Hello, and welcome to another episode of Normalizing Rarities and Serve Awards. I'm Francis, that's Cara, and figures around the corner, sheltering from the never-ending, ceaseless, bloody heat. It's another hot day here in Maritzburg. Well, just outside Maritzburg, we are Top Rock, Southern Africa's largest wholesaler of minerals, fossils, shiny things and things that have chatoyancy. If you haven't been with us before, please note that we have a minimum order of 10 kilograms. We are wholesale. You don't have to buy them all at the same time. You can buy them, one piecemeal and stockpile them until you hit that golden weight, which is 31 kilograms. Lunchtime has ended and the boys are back, and before the entire ruckus begins, let's get on to fat number. Oh, we don't do the numbers anymore. the beginning. Right, first up, we've got some beautiful Malagasy quartz clusters. These 6 little white beauties, and I see here, let's have a little looky-see. A little bit of an inclusion there. I can't quite make out what it is. That's very nice. Nice, largish clusters. These should be a retailer's dream. 6 of these, they come to about 1 kilo 86, and I'll tell you now what they're going to cost. These generally don't cost a lot. This is flat number 463, $36. Next up, we got some of the ice fluorite. It's cubic fluorite, the purple on the outside, green on the inside, much like a nice sweetie that you never thought that you needed in your life. That's 12 of these beautiful specimens. These have been in the acid. You can see that the skeletal nature has been degraded ever so slightly in return for a nice, clean quartz base. That's flat number 436, $46 for a little bit of Namibian magic. Next up, this is Albert Mountain. I like to call them dragon's teeth. Cara likes to call them, what do you call them?
Basilisk fangs? Or spearheads.
Well, yes. Basilisk fangs, for you who are just frowning, which I did, it's a Harry Potter thing. These are massively fluorescent. They glow a beautiful angry peach, if you can ever imagine what an angry peach would be like. Anyway, I like spearheads because part of the Drakensberg range, which is where these come from, Lesotho is right on top of the Drakensberg. That's South Africa's largest mountain range. In Zulu, they call it Ukahlamba Mkulu, which means Valley of Spears, the big one, or the big Valley of Spears, which is cool. Spearheads.
But also Drakensberg is Dragonsberg, so
Drakensberg, which is Dutch for dragon. Yeah, the names just flow out of these beautiful little specimens. That's 466 for $27 only. Next up, from Sashi River, the little river that runs in between Zimbabwe and Botswana. These beautiful.
those aren't Sashi, Francis.
Oh, these not Sashi? Oh shit! No, I'm sorry. These are Malagasy. I was going to go, these are weird sashes. Coral flower agate from Madagascar, 12 freeforms for $26. That's box 466.
This is dendritic.
Oh, for God's sakes, Francis, get it right. Sorry, so now that you all know I'm not a geologist or a gemologist or anything like that at all, I'm just here to ramble on and bore the crap out of you. Happy days. This is Melange. Melange.
It's hot today, guys.
It's a hot day. The brain's buffering. Right. So we've got quite a lot of Malawi dark smokies coming through. This is one flat of them. It's absolutely beautiful. There we go. The biggest one of them all. Look at that. Go on, whilst we're on the topic of dragon, this is probably a molar.
This is 3.1 kgs.
3.1 kgs of smoky delight.
Good to very good grade.
We got this is flat number 433, $43 for Malawi Magic. Next up, we've got some beautiful ball malachite, 2 specimens from the Mendingi mine, Lakasi in the Congo. These are a massive rarity, and I suspect we won't be getting much more of this. We might get lucky. Hopefully, we are going to back to Joburg next weekend for definite. Cara and myself have a hot date with a few malachite specimens over the 200 kilo range. We need to go catalog, and maybe the guys from Congo have a little bit more of baller for us. But these two beautiful specimens, that's flat number 405 for $75. Right, on to Sashi River. Yay! Clap the applause is deafening. 6 of these beautiful polished freeforms. They are truly magical. Look at those beautiful banded patterns with a red. I don't know why Nick always puts the shitty ones right in the middle of the flat. I think you would hide them in the sides. That's interesting. I've not seen green before in the Sashi River. Right, these 6 freeforms, that's flat 406 for $37. Flat number, next one. Oops. That's 2 petrified hearts from Madagascar. This is flat number 432, $32 for those 2 beautiful petrified hearts. Next up, we've got some partly polished blue lace agate from Nsanje in Malawi. These are partly polished, you see on the one side, and a beautiful rug there with Juicy in the middle. Cora's got some interesting things to say about Juicy. We recently went to a hospice shop and found ourselves some excellent books on minerals. And Cora's going to, she didn't remember, so she's going to get the book. But we're going to chat about Juicy because I had the wrong impression with regards to Juicy. This is flat number 422, $49. And I need to squeeze my fat ass between the 2 trolleys and nobody say anything. All right, next up, some beautiful, and this does look, it could be, it's a lot of hematite on these. This is Malagasy. Yes, that is in fact goethite. I don't know if you can see the nice rainbow sheen on the black. I don't know, somebody coin phrased this black knight as well, but it is in fact goethite. Three of these. Look at this beautiful specimen here. That is Malagasy quartz. Big clusters with goethite. Nice. That is flat number 429 for $25. What a bargain.
2.18 kgs.
2.18 kgs. Septori spheres next up. 6 of these beautiful spheres from Madagascar. They are Mahajanga, I do believe. Let's just take a little time to have a closer look. No scratches, no cracks, all happy days. Little dragons hatch from these. Flat 448, that's $43. Next up, we've got 20 silky malachite specimens with some of these are absolutely beautiful. Look at the chatoyancy in this one here. 20 of these specimens, that's flat 441, $22 only. And that's pretty damn cheap, man. Good to very good grade, that's why. Next up, these are interesting. These are massively smoky. I can only assume they come from Madagascar because, yeah, no, that is stunning, man. That is, sure, that is burning my hand as well a little bit. Gee. Kilo 64, that's very good grade from Madagascar, flat 444, $45. So we got a fair amount of Boekenhouthoek that did come through before. We're going to get some more because we got more Boekenhouthoek. Same quality, same brilliant lilac spirit amethyst, all fairy quartz. There's 12 specimens in this flat. That is flat 449, $76. Next up, this is an anomaly. This is, well, Albert Mountain calcite. Big dog tooth. Oh, bloody hell, Francis. My brain is not raining. Two beautiful specimens, quite large. These will, we'll put all the fluorescence things in a dark room right after this trolley for an insert and show you how these light up beneath the UV. That is flat number 452, $32. Next up, some green opal standing freeforms from Madagascar. This is flat number flat 465, $44. Next up, we've got some beautiful clear and bright double terminated quartz points from Madagascar. That's flat 450, $39. Next up, for the collectors, libethenite from the Congo. Two beautiful specimens. All the way around. That is flat number 459, $43 for those two specimens. Next up, some septari slices. These beautiful little aragonite and calcite specimens, all the way from Mahajanga in Madagascar. That's flat 464, $39. Onto the middle of the trolley, we got an absolutely beautiful Boekenhouthoek, large Boekenhouthoek specimen. This is this is A grade Boekenhouthoek with a beautiful limonite orange base and the light lilac points. That is flat number 419. There's $101. Then a big green sphere of unbeknownst jade-like mineral. It is a quartz green chert. We don't know where this is from, otherwise we would be able to tell better what it might be. But this large sphere that weighs all of 25 kilograms, I think this is only going to cost you $476 to be the envy of your neighbors. Everyone will come and flock around to your foyer area and ask to touch your big ball. Next, trolley. Hello, we are in the UV room. Well, actually, it's blue room, and Cara's bumping into gems. And there we go. All right, so we got some of the pretty cubic fluorite that we mine ourselves from ACE. That is the flat of 12.
This flat was already, so you can show the number. It was already.
Okay, so that was already, but never mind. Right, then onto the dogtooth calcite, the Albert Mountain goodies. And I said this glows a pink and a violent, angry peach. Here we go. So take some more of these. There you go. That's
maybe do it outside the box because it's not there. Wow, your camera is not.
Okay. There we go. That's nice. Then next up is the yeah, beauty. That is stunning. That's the two large calcite. They weren't the prettiest, but my goodness, these are trolley number 2. Right, next up, some more of the Albert Mountain, just a smaller, more traditional dog teeth calcites. Ooh, that's the bottom actually. Next up,
broccoli.
All right, more of the dog teeth. They all do light up really nicely. Then the ruby corundum in verdite from Zimbabwe. Look at that. That's a party right there, mate. Cool. And then the last year,
Bless you.
some more Albert Mountain Here we go. Thanks, guys. On to the next trolley. Righto. On to the second trolley. We hit it off with some 12 Malagasy quartz points, or clusters, some double termination. There's one. There are some interesting little wispy hues of red and yellow. That'll be probably limonite and iron, the hematite. Let's just take a little time to look at these. Look at my screen. This little flat here, that's number 530, $25 only for 12 of Madagascar's beautiful clear quartz points. Lepidolite from Zimbabwe next up. There are 24 little palm stones here. One has a very obvious nice bit of pink tourmaline. There's more pink tourmaline within the lepidolite, lithium-rich goodies that makes the Zimbabwean economy go round and round. That's when the politicians aren't stealing anything, which is almost never. Flat number 531, $59 for 24 lepidolites. Then next up, we got some partly polished purpurite from Namibia with a resin coating. That resin really does bring out the purple. This is a special material. I'm backing purpurite to take over from sugilite one day. I think it's prettier. I could be wrong. This is flat number 544, $68 for 6 of those specimens. Next up at Boekenhouthoek, some pale lilac, large windowed spirit quartz clusters. But no, some people like the dark purple. Well, most people like the dark purple, but there are a very few of you that love the light lilac. Even the whiter, the better. That is flight number 537, $43. Next up, we've got two of the fresh stock. Does this fresh stock? Yes, it does. This is ferrostone spheres. 2 of these spheres. This is the larger one. This is flat number 517 for $43. Next up, Malagasy polished clear quartz points. This one with beautiful veins, veils and a bit of limonite. Same so in the second one. Just checking there for any chips. It all looks pretty good.
RJ's called those wisps.
Wisps.
There's like little pale wispy vibes in there.
Polished clear quartz points with wispy vibes. They like blues music. That is flat 512, $27. Next up, Mtolorite from Torashanga in Zimbabwe. 12 of these partly polished. Oh no, this one's polished all the way through, and it could. Oh, that's a standing freeform. That's very cool. You don't often get to see. They're not often wide enough to make standing freeforms. These little plates from Torashanga. That's flat 510, $44. Next up, we got some chevron amethyst points. This is from Madagascar. 6 of these lovely points. Just look at me playing with them so I can prove to you that they're all very much independent and can stand on their own. That is flat 426 for $54. We've got a fair amount of Atlanticite or stichtite going to come through in the next few weeks. A large custom order that we made up for a client. The whole deal fell through, and needless to say, many of these specimens have been freed up, and that is absolutely beautiful quality. That is the stichtite, the purple webbing on the serpentine matrix.
I think the stichtite from Barberton needs its own, what do you call a colloquial name?
Yes, Cara is willing to give out one of her little surprise packages. If any one of you can come up with a trade name for, well, it's got a trade name.
South Africa ones,
yeah, so stichtite is the Tasmanian version. What should the Barberton version be called? Barberite? No, can't do that. $5.29, that's $57 for those 3 standing freeforms, and we just interrupted Cara from breaking into song. Next up, some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ball malachite. This is Well, that's terrible. There's like two minuscule little thingies there. Let's say you can get that bonus with 7 other really brilliant specimens. This is from the Meningi mine in the Congo. Nice. I think this will be one of the last flats, if not the last flat, where we can give you, or you can get more than 4 in one flat. That is ball malachite on druzy. And 2 little smaller specimens there.
Oh, the only interesting thing about druzy was that it's described as a cavity, so it only forms within a cavity or a vug or a geode, which I thought was interesting.
Right, so druzy is a term that can only be used for things that are in vugs. Or
Cavities, geodes.
Cavities and geodes, right. Or broken up cavities and geodes, more often than not. Right, that is flat 513, $55. Really, $55 only for the ball malachite. Very good to A grade. Right, next up we got 20 beautiful Albert Mountain traditional dogtooth calcite pseudomorphs and I wanted to say druzy at the base, but now I'm not so sure anymore.
Well, I suppose those form in cavities. We just only see the spearheads.
Well, don't all minerals form in cavities? I mean,
well,
veins are cavities.
Your answer.
Right, before we get a toothache from talking about cavities, that's 532, $24 for the 20 dogtooth calcite teeth from Lesotho. Next up, we got some malachite rhinos, all 11 of them. They are the authentic thing. You can take these and they are cheaper than rhino horn. That is flat $515, $29 for 11 rhinos. Green rhinos, the rhinos that are nice. They're friendly, they don't charge much. Next up, we got some Boekenhouthoek fairy quartz fingers. Quartzes, I can't see, sorry, the sun is just shining on my screen. 24 of these beauties, that is $542 for $49. Next up, 35 Malagasy clear quartz clusters, small ones. Take my time there. Some really interesting formations. This one is particularly pretty. This is flat number 528, $29. Next up, we've got some Brandberg. This is from the brand new batch. 2 of these large specimens come to about 1 kilo exactly. That is flat number 527, $55 for some Brandberg. Next up, we got some orange calcite hearts. These are from Madagascar, 2 dark, deep orange calcites, and one a larger one, slightly milder and less angry orange. This is flat number 541, $38 for the 3 hearts. Next flat, we got some Boekenhouthoek clusters, 4 of them. Nice large one here. This is flat number 522. That's $79 for those 4 Boekenhouthoek clusters. Then we've got some large dragon's teeth, dogtooth calcite crystals from Albert Mountain. This is flat number 540. $26 can get you 6 of these beautiful large dragon's teeth. Look at that, that is special, man. Next up, from the fresh batch, some more ferrostone from the Iron Duke mine in Zimbabwe. This is 6 freeforms. Let's just look at some of these. That is hot, Jesus. Yikes. Okay. That's flat 533, $67 for 6 free forms. Look at that beautiful contrast, the black, the gold pyrite against the black basalt. Then onto the middle of the trolley, we've got a large-ish standing Sashi River red agate freeform. This beautiful agate is going to be number 535, $34 for that beautiful standing freeform with the lovely banded red patterns. And then lovely Angolan quartz cluster, this large cluster with beautiful clean windows and a fair amount of hematite. This is, let me just stand this up a little bit better. Twin termination, that's a beautiful natural quartz with hematite. Ooh, geez, and there we go. This is flat number 539, $76 for this beauty. Next up is a beautiful dark blue celestite geode. That large crystal there. Let's just take our time here. The celestite is in flat number 508, and that's $86 for 5.26 kilograms worth of strontium superbness. Onto guys, so yeah, we've got a nice piece of citrine coming into the show. You'll see it's in this trolley here. Nick is going to tell us more about it and why it's so rare and hard to find from Lena these days.
Good day to you. Greetings. Okay, now I've been past this beautiful piece of Lena quartz and been told to give the information on this by my boss Francis. Yeah. Okay.
Keep it tidy.
Lena citrine is actually quite hard to get hold of. There's a whole area. You drive about 4 to 5 hours from Lubumbashi along roads where you'll find 7 or 8 trucks pulling each other out of the mud because the road is not up to scratch by any stretch of imagination. That you complains about their own roads in the country. You need to go to Congo, have a look at the real problem. Problematic roads.
I've seen YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now from the road, these guys go by motorbike up to the mountains where the Lena crystals come out, and it's one big plain up there of about 800 hectares there. So this comes out.
Okay, so it's actually Lena Plateau, like
yes,
Zomba.
Yes, there's actually 3 families that mine there. But however, for a while they find citrine, and only citrine comes out. Then they find smoky quartz, and for a while smoky quartz comes out. And then after a while, then you get we've got the white cascading smoky phantoms, cascading crystals, and that's all that came out for the last 2 years. So until they hit the citrine again, we won't be like to see it. We did actually have about 200 to 300 kilos of this every month coming in and out. As you can see, this is pale citrine here. It does go into deep yellow, which we can't get. This is a beautiful, but a paler citrine. It ranges from clear through to milky with white phantoms, through to smoky citrine, and then into pale clear citrine. Depends whereabouts on the deposit you are.
Right, on to the last trolley. We've got some beautiful Malagasy hearts. These beautiful clear quartz hearts, they, well, I was almost tempted to say that they have to kill 1 Malagasy per heart. These are very valuable. But no, that's just clear quartz, man. Don't be silly. Lovely veils in all these hearts. This is good grade to very good to A grade. 12 of these is $505. That's $33 for the 12 clear quartz hearts.
And you all have left it too late now. Valentine's Day, you can only just get it there in time for Valentine's Day.
All right, next up from Nsanje, in a little town next to the Shire River in Malawi, we have 2 beautiful large blue lace agate geodes. This is flat 504, $37. And then from Karoi, and I thought the previous show said Zambia, and I was sure it was Karoi, but this is Karoi, and I did make sure. I'm pretty sure that previous one was from Karoi as well. Some red hematite quartz, and on beautiful plates, lots of beautiful small crystallization. 3 of these specimens. That's quite a bad chip over there, but yeah, as they come on the saddlebags. That is flat number 499. That's $30 for the 3. Next up, we got some ruby corundum in a verdite matrix. 6 of these standing freeforms. Look at all that rouge. We'll light these up, or we already have lit them up. I remember we have sections in the video now. This flat number 468, that's $37. Carnelian palm stones or galets. These are more galets, nice bright red and angry orange. Palm stones from Madagascar. This is flat number 472, $33 for 12 carnelians. And then a very nice, I don't know what grade this is. This is good grade, very good to A grade. 6 of these Boekenhouthoek clusters. You can see these are quite milky. But then you've got this specimen, which is absolutely delightful with that limonite and the hematite around the base. That is beautiful. So we're expecting this to come in a little bit cheaper than the usual Boekenhouthoek. This is flat 502 for $57. A kilo 76, 57, not that cheap. Right, then a very interesting one from Zambia, I think. Let me make sure. This is, yes, the Zambian Amethyst. Quite a lot of iron still on this one, but check what they've done. They've taken these clusters and they've polished them around their size. Look at that chevron. That is very cool. And there's 3 of them in this flat. How nice is that? That's awesome.
Best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds. There we go. That is superb. That is flat number 473, $32 only, Zambian Amethyst. Next up, we've got some rhodonite hearts.
Rhodonite.
There we go. Cara's got her favorite song going. It goes.
Rhodonite.
There we go. Rhodonite and manganese. Happy days. 4 of these hearts on flat number 492, $47. Next up, stromatolite spheres from Madagascar. There's 4 of these beautiful little reminders that without them we would not exist. They're beautiful flowery patterns. Very Van Gogh. You know what I'm saying.
What is that accent?
Van Gogh. That's I'm an art critic accent. $37 for flat.
The van is not going.
Sorry?
I said, oh look, the van is not going.
The van is not going. Van Gogh. No, okay, that's very funny. God is full of them today. All right, some more classic Albert Mountain dogtooth calcite. This is a flat of 12. That's $22 for 12 of these little Albert specials. And then all the way from Kwaggafontein is some dark purple amethyst clusters or plates. Or really clusters. 4 of these beautiful crystals for $23. That's flat 506 for $23. Then some reasonably good amazonite. These 12 galets. They are from Zimbabwe, I think. No, that's Malagasy. This is Malagasy, and they're nice. And a couple of these are nice and chatoyant. Nick's got these down as a good grade to very good grade. So that is flat 501, $36. That's probably the runt over there, but the rest look pretty good. Then, menagerie, lots of little animals, malachite specials. There's a little cat, a little frog, Okay, I'm not going to go through all of these. Well, no, that's a nice looking owl. Well, definitive owl. One more cat, frog, rhino, elephant on the stair. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at the elephant stampeding. You raise a trunk, that's never a good sign. Get the hell out of there, Tana. And then a snail. Yes.
That's fancy.
Cara's asking, it's a bunny rabbit.
Yay.
I could figure that out. I have problems figuring chilies out, but bunnies, I'm cool with bunnies. Or this could really just be another type of rodent with large ears. Right, so that flat over there, that is $4.97 for $64, and you can have yourself a malachite fishy. Right, all right, on to the next flat, Boekenhouthoek, slightly darker purple. This is, let's just get the quality right. This is very good to A grade. 70 crystals in this flat. It's a very nice flat. That's flat $557. It's a winner. Then onto some rough shutterkite. For ye who likes playing with spinny wheels, this is flat number $491, $39 for 2.5 kilograms worth of Rolly Wheel Joy.
Not Sleeping Beauty, really.
Not Sleeping Beauty Rolly. I don't know what that is. All right, and then onto some leopard stone. Lion stone. No, not this is. These are hippos, and it's leopard stone. 4 of these quaint little hippos without whiskers, because that's just messy.
Very placid hippos.
Yeah, these are the more placid type of hippos. That's flat number 503, $49 for some placid hippos. Then Brandberg, kind of a large motherstone base feldspar here. Quite a few beautiful smoky Brandberg Amethyst gems. This one's much nicer with a large crystal. This is flat $455, $48. Happy days. From Sanjay, again, partly polished blue lace agate. There are 6 of these specimens. It's a nice one with a nice big bug. Yikes. That's 1.6 kgs. Nick's got these down. Very good. Good. Right, and that is $507 for $44. Next up, coral flower agate hearts. Lots of hearts. We didn't do that on purpose. There's 6 of these beautiful hearts from Madagascar.
Don't go breaking my heart. You're supposed to go, I couldn't if I tried. You're boring.
That's it. Sorry, beeps. I am boring. And then, oh, hang on. That's $458, $35 for those 6 little hearts that can't be broken. Cara, take over.
Really? Oh, it's just the 3 lovely pieces in the middle left.
Well,
What? My mic is on.
no, it's not.
Just the 3 lovely pieces left in the middle. The Spirit Quartz from Boekenhouthoek. Oh, wait, can't turn camera. Must remember. And this lovely piece is A grade and was from the delivery Francis showed you on Tuesday. This piece is 1.52 kgs. There are a few breaks on the edge and quite small little fingers. But still, a really cool little cluster, and that is a flat $493 for $71 for that Boekenhouthoek cluster. And then the big job of the day. This is the Citrine cluster. with Francis, what is the black stuff?
Iron.
With iron on the, well, you can see it, the black stuff. It's quite heavy. It is 2.34 kgs, and it is very good grade. Nick said this was from 2 years ago, and as Francis hopefully did insert a little segment on Nick talking about this cluster, so I won't say much more. And that is box 489 for $69 for that lovely flat. And then, last but not least, I could if I tried. Okay, this is a petrified wood heart, which I probably should not have lifted up. This is 3 kgs on the dot, and this is from Madagascar. And yeah, that's it, guys. This is flat $409 for $65. And let me leave Francis to finish off. Yay!
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. I don't know if we're going. Yeah, we're not doing Saturday.
We are doing Saturday.
We
this
are
week.
doing Saturday. We thought we might be going to Joburg, but that's going to happen next week when we have a hot date with some malachite specimens over the weight of 250 kilograms. Some serious stuff to look forward to. But that'll be next week, Saturday. I hope to see you this Saturday for another show to accommodate our 8
a.m. GMT.
Eastern friends.
Yeah, in the morning, in the middle of the night for y'all US people.
Y'all have a good day now. We'll see you later.